Don't depend too much on anyone in this world, because even your own shadow will leave you when you are in the darkness. A very warm welcome to esteemed dignitaries and all my dear friends. I, Sergeant Aditi Tripathi from Shri Guru Ram Rai Public School, Bindal, Dehradun, 29 Uttarakhand Battalion. I want to share my views for the topic: can manufacturers fulfill the vision of Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan, ANBA? Atmanirbhar Bharat, or Self-Reliant India, is the vision of Prime Minister of India Narendra Modi of making India a self-reliant nation. The first mention of this came in the form of Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan, or Self-Reliant India Mission, during the announcement of coronavirus pandemic economic packages of 20 lakh crore on 12 May 2020. The self-reliant policy does not aim to be protectionist in nature, and as the finance minister clarified that self-reliant India does not mean to cutting off all over the world. The Law Minister and IT Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad said that self-reliance does not mean isolating away from the world. Foreign investment is welcome, technology is welcome. The self-reliant India translate to being bigger or the most important part of economy. Self-reliance, it is the ability to depend on yourself to get things done or to meet your own need. Self-reliance is essential for post-COVID-19 world. India's self-reliance is based on 5 pillars: economy, infrastructure, demand, system and demography. Moreover, corona outbreak shown us the importance of local market and local supply chains. All we need to adopt the mantra of vocal for local and work towards progress. Manufacturers can play an important role to make India self-reliant. The more we export, the more we earn for foreign exchange. The government announced the Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan so as to revive every sphere of the economy from demand supply to manufacturing and make India self-reliant to sustain and tackle of any black swan event in the future. The package is divided into 4 tranches where each tranche has their own focus areas. The package's core focus is on MSMEs, agriculture and its allied activities. However, the packages fails to bring optimism and confidence among the corporate as to focuses more on indirect benefits, with the major focus on loan disbursal. It would have been for the benefit of the corporate if the government would move provided direct benefits like cash support and pause on reduction in GST payments. As part of the Atmanirbhar Bharat package, numerous government decisions have taken place, such as changing the definition of MSMEs, boosting scope for private participation in numerous sectors, increasing foreign direct investments in the defense sector, and the vision has found support in many sectors such as the solar manufacture sectors. The growth of India's personal protective equipments PPE sector from zero before March to 1,50,000 pieces a day by the beginning of the May, considered as a fine example of self-reliant. The PPE industry in India has to become a 7,000 crore in 2 months, the second largest after the China. The largest fund in the country, worth rupees 21,000 crore, was set up by the IIT Alumni Council with the aim of supporting the vision towards the self-reliance. India's own Made in India 5G network was announced in July 2020 by the Reliance Jio. Mukesh Ambani announced in mid-July, Jio has created a complete 5G solution from scratch. This will enable us to launch a world-class 5G service in India using 100% of home-grown technologies and solutions. In August 2020, the Defence Minister Rajnath Singh announced that the Defence Ministry is now ready for a big push to Atmanirbhar Bharat, initially by imposing an import embargo in 101 items in a staged manner over a period of 5 years. Some sectors to benefit from Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan are: first, Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises (MSMEs). The scheme major focus was on MSME sector and its development, as there are about 67 million MSMEs operating in the non-agriculture sector in India and provide sustenance to the large proportion of the population. The boost to the MSME sector will consequently benefit a lot more than industries, especially automobile sector, as the most of the automobile companies are more MSMEs. It will help resume business strength, the supply chain, and will also reduce dependence on other countries. Second, power distribution companies. The government will provide 90,000 crore bailout to cash-starved DISCOMs and independent power producers. DISCOMs functioning in union territories are expected to be privatized so as to strengthen as well as bring efficiency to the entire sector, thus provide the stability to the stressed power sector. Third, agriculture and allied sector. It will launch Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana for development of marine and inland fisheries. It will also focuses on the formulating agricultural market reforms like barrier-free imposing, interstate trading, the choice to sell produce at attractive prices, and also provide an e-trading platform for the agricultural produce. Fourth, civil aviation. The government will ease the restriction placed on the utilization of the India airspace for commercial flights. Currently, 60% of domestic airspaces is available, save about 100 rupees in terms of operational cost. Fifth, real estate. The government has extended the CLSS Credit Linked Subsidy Scheme for middle income household to March 2021. This will lead to investment of 70,000 crore in the housing sector, this thus boosting the already going ailing real estate sector. The boost in real estate sector will lead to surge in demand to related sector like steel, cement, transport, and also lead to employment generation. Sixth, coal sectors and minerals. The government will be ending the monopoly of coal, Indian Ltd CIL, by introducing commercial mining of coal. The government is focusing to reduce the country's dependence on coal import and fully self-reliant in the coal production. Seventh, NBFCs or HFCs. The government has came up with a special liquidity scheme worth of rupees 30,000 for investing the investment grade debt paper of NBFCs, HFCs or MIFCs. The scheme will be fully guaranteed by the government and will be specially beneficial for the housing sector. In the end, I would like to conclude some words of Dr. Sunny Sharma. Self-dependence and self-defense is the best way to nurture yourself and to hold your confidence high with dignity. Thank you. Self-defense, make it your biggest asset. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.